There are more than 16,000 auto dealerships in the US, and most are small businesses. But these companies face some challenges ahead. Consumers are growing ever more accustomed to buying things online. New car makers, such as Tesla and Rivian, are selling cars directly to consumers using digital tools, bypassing dealers entirely. And record-high vehicle prices have irritated customers and earned rebukes from automakers. The boom in auto sales was fueled by a few factors. First, inventory was tight due to production shutdowns at the beginning of the pandemic, but the ongoing challenge remains chips and other supply shortages. Basic economic principles: supply is low and demand high, prices go up. In normal times, dealers carry large inventories and have to discount much of it in order to move it. They aren't doing that now. Dealers buy cars from the manufacturer and fund those purchases with financing, so lower inventory means lower borrowing costs. They also had to get a lot more efficient during the pandemic. A lot of what would have been done by hand in the office is now online, partially because of the need to cut staff. While the auto dealership business appears to be thriving, it does come with challenges, especially today. The franchise laws enacted in the earlier days of the auto industry were designed to protect dealers from competition from or unfair treatment at the hands of the automakers whose cars they sold. The laws more or less require new cars to be sold through dealers. This was to prevent an automaker from, say, opening a store across the street from one of its own dealers. Companies such as Tesla have no dealers and want to sell cars directly to consumers. Earl Stewart runs a Toyota dealership in North Palm Beach, Florida. He used to own one other dealership that he sold.
Manufacturers would much rather go direct today. They're looking at Tesla and Elon Musk and his success. I mean, good Lord, Tesla has the #1 selling luxury car in America, and they have no dealers. So the only reason the dealers exist today is because of the state franchise laws that were lobbied in by car dealers and their associations.
But analysts are not expecting the end of franchise laws in the US anytime soon. Even absent such strict laws, manufacturers might still want to rely on a franchise dealer network. Dealers do suffer some reputational challenges, though. One especially controversial point lately has been the price of vehicles. Even manufacturers have come out criticizing dealer markups.
Dealers are charging $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 over MSRP. I think we're reaching a breaking point in the consumer. They're educated, and they're just not going to take it anymore. And this has got to trickle down to the legislators and the people that need to get elected, the voters.
If perception of the dealer suffers, it could have ramifications for anyone selling cars. Automakers can't dictate prices for cars, but they do have some levers they can pull. They have to approve the sale of every dealership in the US. The other lever automakers can use is allocations, how many cars a dealer gets. It is based first and foremost on how much you sell, but it also can be based on customer service scores and how much you invest in your business. It may take a while, but the era of the family-owned car dealership may slowly be coming to an end.